that we don't take our freedom lightly that we have. Matter of fact, I think we take it very lightly. I heard on, how many ever saw Saving Private Ryan? Well, if you want to see something from World War II, it's probably one of the most realistic representations of World War II, and it actually was therapeutic for a lot of the guys that were suffering from PTSD, and therapeutic for their families to be able to see what they went through, because too many people glamorized World War II, and it was not glamour at all. What I was going to say is, at the end, when Tom Hanks was dying, Tom Hanks said to Private Ryan, after all the guys that went to save him, but one or two guys out of the 7 that went to save him died. So as he's dying, he pulls Private Ryan down, and in his last breath, he says, "Earn this." Now, some of the liberals have gotten very upset about that and said that that was nothing more than a ploy to make people feel bad and to make Private Ryan feel bad. I don't think so. I think what he was trying to say, he only had a few words he could say, he was dying, was there was a lot of effort and a lot of pain put in to what was brought to liberate you. Now take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Okay, so the same way, like that this morning, so many people have died for us, so we shouldn't be taking this so lightly. Take advantage of the freedom that has been given to us because these young men stood and fought for us. And with all this, when we think about Memorial Day, there's one thing we don't think about. When we think about their sacrifice, one thing that I found myself not really thinking about like I should is all of the orphans of these people. And all the families that were hurt because they had to go through pain of losing their loved ones, but only go through the pain knowing how they died made it even worse. Some guys were shipped back, and they were only shipped back little bitty boxes of pieces of them, you know, because there was not anything left of them, but just a dog tag and maybe something, whatever. What I was going to say is, in all of this, there's pain brought by that sacrifice. So the same way, today, powerful wounds. A lot of us are hurting. And we don't realize that in our hurt, God's going to take that hurt because He sent His Son who gave the ultimate price, the ultimate sacrifice, and showed us how His wounds, we talk about how the cross gives us life and how the cross gives us new life and how we don't have to walk in the oldness, we walk in newness, but we sometimes don't realize that Jesus tried to show us a little bit deeper how to handle and what our wounds do for other people. So let's get our Bibles out. Stand for the reading of the Word. Turn to John. John chapter 20. John chapter 20, verse 19. You got your Bible, say amen? Amen. You don't say on me? I remember now, in the next couple of weeks, it's going to be some intensive spiritual therapy. So please, bring somebody with you. Please bring them. Don't tell them, okay, we're going to have intensive spiritual therapy. You need to come. No, just say, hey, come on church with me. All right, don't scare them off. Yeah, y'all come up here, we're going to put a big light on your head, we're going to sit you down in front of everybody, and we're going to go, no. All right. Verse 19. In the same day at evening, being the first day of the week, when the doors were shut, where the disciples were assembled for fear of the Jews, came Jesus and stood in the midst. And He said to them, peace be unto you. And when He had said, He showed them His hands and His side. There were the disciples glad when they saw the Lord. Then said Jesus to them, peace be unto you. See, He had to say it twice. Peace be unto you. As my Father has sent me, even I so send you. And when He had seen this, He breathed on them and said, receive ye the Holy Ghost. Father, I love you and I praise your name. I thank you for your grace. I thank you for your mercy. I thank you, God, that you are alive and well. You're on the throne. You are doing something special in our lives, God. I thank you, Lord, that, Father, this is not a sprint, but this is a marathon. And I know, God, that a lot of times we get upset when we don't see the progress we expect. We've got to understand that this progress is inward first, then it's outward. It's got to be inward first. If it's not inward first, then outward's going to be empty. I ask you right now to touch us, to lift us up, to strengthen us, and help us to see that our wounds are very powerful and that they have a meaning, and that's why God allowed it, so that we can help others. In the name of Jesus, we love you. We praise your name. And the church said, Amen. Amen. You be seated. We'll wait down and tell somebody the past is behind us, the future is ahead of us, God is with us, and nothing shall be impossible. Amen. So just 2 or 3 slides from last week, and then we're going into this week. Now, at the time of crisis, because it was soon after the cross, and it was still fresh in their minds what had happened. They still remember the pain. They remember what Jesus was going through. They remember all the stuff that they saw, and it was really, really some bad stuff that they had going on around them. Can you imagine? You know, look at this. Jesus was, and this probably, they said that when Mel Gibson made this movie, he went and researched it, and the research I've done, it was right on the money, but they said that Mel Gibson actually had it worse. And they asked him, could he tone it down a little bit? How many saw The Passion? That's the toned down version. Wow. So they'd seen all this, you know, and it's easy for us to armchair quarterback. It's easy for us to sit back and see things and think, you know, wow, man, if I'd have done it, here's how I would do it. If this was me, I try my best not to say if that was me, because it ain't me. Amen? You know, when you're going through something, you process it through the filter of your mind, through your experience, through your experience with God, your experience with people, your experience with your spouse, whatever. I was talking with a guy the other day that was a counselor, and we were talking back and forth, and he said, well, how is it you talk to people? And I said, I'd ask him right to start with, what is their goals? And what do they want to do? Because there's so many ways they can go. And he said, after telling me their goal, then we shoot for that goal. And he said, that's the best way to do it, because everybody is so different. We've got all kinds of different makeups within us. So look, so here, the crisis is still fresh in their minds. They're still being hunted. And it's just played over and over and over again in their heads. Some of y'all in here right now, there's things that's happening in your life, and every day you get up, it's played over and over and over again in your head. Maybe it's something you did, and it's played over and over and over again in your head. And then there's a terror there, and it keeps you on alert. You're on high alert. You can't even relax because all this is going on, this pain is going on inside of you. And these guys here, their hope was shattered. They still had questions. This is not what we expected, Jesus. This is not what we signed up for. You know, I think I told you last week I had a friend of D.C. and Daniels that signed in. He got into the Navy. And I said, why are you joining the Navy? He said, well, the recruiter told me how great it was. I said, the recruiter. He said, yeah, the recruiter told me I was going to get a free education. I said, yeah, you are. But it can be free. And so he comes to me a month or two later after he'd been in the service, and he was crying, literally crying. And I said, what is wrong? He said, they're going to ship me to the Persian Gulf. And I said, you signed a dotted line that you were theirs, and you were going to do what they asked you to do. He said, yeah, but I only signed up to get an education. I said, get your pen and pencil out. You're getting ready to get one. Okay, so again, here they are, they're behind locked doors, their motivating factor is fear, and there's a place where there's fear in our lives, and that fear becomes a phobia. When the fear becomes a phobia, now it's exaggerated so big in your eyes that even, like I said, a small acorn now looks like an oak tree. I see people every day. They come to me and they got a little acorn, and all they can see is the oak tree, and I'm seeing the acorn. And so my job as a counselor is to help them bring that oak tree, cut that oak tree down, and see it as an acorn. And there's times in my own life, I have to stop and tell myself, David, this is not an oak tree, this is an acorn. Some of y'all want to practice that. This is not an oak tree, this is an acorn. And how you know that? Because if somebody comes in and says, if you got people coming around you saying, why are you so worried about that? Blah, 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 blah. And they go, if you only knew, and they go, well, I do know. But you see, they're seeing the acorn, you're seeing the oak tree. More than likely, if everybody else is seeing an acorn, it is an acorn. And that's God to help you take the oak tree, chop it down, and look at and deal with the oak. So here's fierce reaction. It was actually a secondary emotion of what's going on. They were disoriented. They misunderstood his words. They were depressed. They had unmet expectations. They were desperate, and they needed answers. Here's the last slide from last week, and we're going to brand new. So here they are. They're behind these locked doors. They're hiding behind locked doors. Their faith, in order to help them now, had to be active. Right now, if you're going through something, if you've got an oak tree in your path that's actually an acorn, and you're trying to figure out how in the world can I make this oak tree, chop it down and bring it to the size of an acorn so we can do something with it, I can move an acorn. I can't move an oak tree. We can move an acorn. I can put an acorn in my pocket. And I can carry it to a trash can and throw it in the trash can. I can't pick up a great big oak tree. So again, how do I make that oak tree into an acorn? They moved from faith attacking their situation to the situation attacking their faith. So Jesus is going to use this. Jesus used every opportunity. He was around his guys. Every opportunity he used in a teaching situation. So here he is. Now get ready. Here's where we left off last week. We're starting fresh today. Number one, our wounds. This was the last thing I told you last week. Our wounds propel our message. How many of you have ever been hurt? If you've been hurt, you've got a message. How many got hurt? It was your own fault. I still have a message. How many men here has been hurt trying to help somebody else? How many times have you collateral damage? Meaning you just had to be in the wrong place at the right time and you got hit. And now you're suffering for it. Okay, let me tell you something. Your mess, God wants to turn into a message. And here's how he does it. Now watch this.